We got a D3K that's gonna get an upgrade. Just a modem. But the modem is very important. It allows us to remote into the equipment. No display. Well, that's interesting. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Man, it was way up high. Didn't even see it. Alright, so GX60. We're going to load Eyesight on it, which will allow us to remote control into the equipment and fix it if they have issues. It'll also allow them to get on the state network. Just hope they gave me a SIM card in there. We will find out. So we'll have to wire up the power cable and data cable. Everything on an MCR3 goes into the B cable. So we'll just knock that B cable off, wire it up, then we'll have to mount it someplace safe, out of the way. Alright, to install a modem on the B cable. Alright, this one's gonna be tough. They got it zip tied down there so bad. So number 6 over, number 6 right there, over to, I believe it's 36, yeah, and then 37, 38, that one's positive, that one's negative, and the data cables go in there, so we'll have to pull off those little red keepers. Sometimes you can get them with your nail. I just use a little flathead. Alright, there we go. So 6 over to 36, straight line, cross, 37, 38, 38, negative, 37, positive, and then solid orange, orange, white, solid green, green, white. So now we just need to cut the cable, cut the data cable, and throw some Deutsch connector ends on it. Same thing with the power cable. And all you need is black and red for the power. And all you need is orange and green for the data. You can cut the brown and blue right off. Crimp yourself some Deutsch connectors, and you have to slide them through the boot down in, and then we'll insert. Just make sure you check out your crimp job, give them a little test pull, and make sure they're on there and secure. So we got all these done. I made both the cables the same length. That's important. Now we'll run it through the boot. What I do is I just tape the two ends together, data and power cable, and it makes it so much easier to slide it in that boot. It is very tight up here at this spot, so it just makes it a whole lot easier, and it limits the amount of damage you put on those brand new connectors. And I just used the same little flathead screwdriver. Once I get it in the slot, I just push it down with that the rest of the way until it locks in each of them. I start on this side first, work my way over. Don't forget to give each new wire a little test pull. Just make sure it's in there and it's secured, and then you can just pull the slack through, put the boot back around, screw it up. Two little paddle antennas they give you on these cradle points. Cradle point, go on the GPS and the main. There we go. Now just figure out where can we put it. That's not going to be very good. I mean, that's okay. That'll probably be a safer bet back there like that. That'll be good. That way we can zip tie the cables down there, run them back and around there and up here. That'll be fine right there. Little Windex, a little cleaner, because it's Velcro, right? Data cable goes in local area net, which is LAN, not the WAN. LAN. and then power goes in. We will zip tie that right down there, run it back, and then just zip tie the excess down here. We'll run it along this cable here, which is already there. And there we go, one cradle point modem installed. Ran the cable back, down this cable, down and around. There we go, done. Now all we need to do is go in, drop some software in it, and get it to start using Eyesight. Make sure it connects, and all that fun stuff. So this is a GX60 MCR3. I gotta go get that file. Boy, this is sure a funny place to put this display. It's kind of giving me a headache, just twisting my neck. I wonder why they didn't put it there. That would have been a decent place. You could build a raised out mount for it. Would have been a lot easier. Well, probably not easier, but better. And then they could have even put that up on here on the top rail right there. I mean, a good operator only watches the corner of his blades, you know. But hey, alright. Let's do this. Let's just go in and let's just double check, see what kind of... Oh, they're updated on GPS. Alright, let's see if they're updated on 3DMC. Yep, updated there too. Oh, awesome. Alright, so we can get out of there. Alright, now, oh, we do have the little black and blue ball. Okay, well that's good. Let's go and load this file real quick. Holy cow, this is so uncomfortable. Where's the seat back? Caterpillars, oh my goodness. Oh yeah, this is uncomfortable. Man, can't believe anybody would want that there. I certainly wouldn't. Alright, let's exit out of there. Go to my computer. We got our removable disk down here. And as you see, I loaded firmware and 3DMC just in case it needed it, but this is what we need. GX60-121 is the Mobi control. Just double click on it. It'll basically just flash, so it should just flash to let you know. And that's it. It's that fast. Alright. Now let's go into our little marble. Where did the marble go? That's not it. That's not it. It didn't go, did it? Come on. Sometimes, oh, there it is. Okay, good. You see the little marble on there? A little black and blue marble? That's what we need. Alright. Which is weird because you have successfully installed Mobi control. Alright, good. Now we can get out of there. Sometimes if that gives you a problem, you gotta load a whole bunch more files. Configure. Alright, so in here, I'll go to status. We need to check the IP. Make sure it's connecting to the right IP. Stop. Stop. Oh, I don't see where it says that. Oh, this is giving me a neck ache. It's disconnected. Connecting to, yeah, we got to change that IP. Okay. Alright, so these modems will pretty much run on a certain IP address. And once you click on the little black and blue marble, of course you go to general, status, and you see the status, it'll say connected or disconnected right there. This one's connected now. There's also status here where you can look at the rest of the information. But if you scroll over to server, In here, there should be some IP addresses. Add your IP address, whatever IP address you're going to use, priority 1, and delete the rest of them so it doesn't try to connect to them. And that's it. Hit OK. And check your status. Status is connected, so it's good. And you're not going to have connection unless you have that green light for data and all those lights right there for power and signal. So I didn't even have to look at that, and I knew it was working just because it said connected. Alright, so now all we need to do, and this is the most important part, let's get out of there, shut it down. Well, that's not all. We still have to restart. Yeah, restart and see if it connects on its own. If it connects on its own, then we're good. Alright. And the way you check to see if it has reconnected is go to that little black and blue marble. That's an old box right there. I'm surprised that took that new 3DMC update, but it did. Very nice. This is going to run into 3DMC, and I'll have to get back out and go back to the window screen. So, alright, so we'll get out of the 3DMC. That one opens automatically. Go to the little green or a little black and blue marble, configure, and we'll just wait for that status to say connected, okay? It should take about 3 minutes. And there we go, connected. That only took about a minute, so awesome. Good connection. They now have Eyesight Capability, which means us technicians, top contacts, we can remote into this box and fix whatever problem they have while they're out here working. They don't even have to leave the cab. All they have to do is call us, get in their box, fix whatever issues they have. If their blade needs adjustment, something's not working, we can get in and check it. Do all the stuff that I do out here in a computer. So also they can get onto the state network without running a base. A base, you're good for about up to a mile or so. State network, you can go pretty much anywhere within the state, so, and have connection. So there's a lot of possibilities for a modem. And that's it, we're done. This one can go back to work.